Welcome back, everyone. It's Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, here with an informational video. And this video comes thanks to a question from a Boon player named That Quick or Zan, depending on what channel you see him in. And he had a simple question, or at least what I thought would be a simple question, about how Secret Armory works. Is it better to go for all of the milestones all at once? Or is it better to slow roll it and go for the free refreshes in hopes of getting the Supreme chests? So, I'll answer that question and then I'll explain what that question snowballed into for me because I wanted to get down to the nitty gritty of it, so to speak. But the TLDR version, if you want to choose exactly what armaments you want, go with the milestone option because you will get choice boxes out of this. Between the shoes and vest choice boxes alone, you will end up with about 3 full armaments worth of fragments that you can pick exactly what you want. So if you have something in mind for shoes or for vest, if you do have the 6 extra, go with the milestone option. Simply because everything else is based off of luck and prayers. And if the RNG gods are not on your side, it's just not going to work in your favor. So, if you want to know what you're going to get, go with the milestones. You'll get honing chips and components. You'll get plenty of regular choice boxes, a lot of random boxes that you can work with to fill out any gaps in your team. But personally, go with the milestones if you can. It's 2,500 tickets in order to get it, and you can literally just click the open all button 25 times and max it out. Granted, you have to have the tickets for it. If you aren't particular about what armament you want, you can go with the Supreme Munitions chest anytime that it pops up. And out of 250 pulls, assuming you don't spend any of your tickets on refreshes, you can get about 10 full legendary armaments and about 240 legendary fragments. Now, I've heard that you can get multiple fragments per pull. I personally haven't seen it. RNG gods don't like me. But if you can get multiple legendary fragments, that means you're probably going to get more than 240. That's, 8 full armaments worth of fragments? Granted, they'd have to fall together, but you get what I'm saying. You can get 10 full armaments and 8 armaments worth of fragments all at once. This is random, though. You could get any one of these fragments or any one of these armaments. That means you could very well be stuck with a bunch of rider fragments as an infantry main, or ranged fragments as a rider main. Thankfully, they don't have gathering ones here. So, keep that in mind. Well, they don't have the overall in this set. And you do have the option of getting some of the really good ones. The ones that come with 3 basic attributes, as opposed to 2, those are just nice. Completely random. But it can happen. You will get more armaments that way. However, when trying to break this down, I ended up making a calculator. And I would like to show that off to you. So if you don't want to watch the rest of this video, the question was answered, you can skip the rest of this. But this is what I made. I sat down and worked out the percentages of each of the boxes, what you can get from them, and made a calculator for exactly what you can expect to get from each of the boxes depending on how many you open. For example, if I say that I've opened 250 boxes here and I hit enter, it's going to tell me that I'm probably going to get about 10 full gold armaments, 240 gold fragments, and if I happen to open 250 Supreme boxes all at once, I will activate all of these milestones and get everything that's involved with them. If I spread those 250 boxes out, and let's say 10% of them are Supreme, 20% of them are Premium, and the rest of them are general boxes, I can see what kind of spread I expect to get, and I can factor that into my thought process beforehand, or I can come here and say, oh, I ended up with 2 full gold armaments out of this. I did pretty good. Or I ended up with 85 blue armaments. Probably crap. But this is the average based on the percentage rolls that the game provides. I've also made it so that I know exactly how many tickets are required for each point of this. If I say I started with 2,500 tickets and I refresh 0 times, it tells me I'm going to be out. If I end up refreshing 10 times, it tells me I'm going to need another 160 tickets in order to open all of these boxes. Now, I enjoy making calculators like this, and it usually helps me visualize the problem that I'm trying to solve. And if this is something that you are interested in seeing from me, I'm more than happy to work out ways to do this for pretty much each and every event, so that you can get an idea of what to expect before you get to it. I actually have this one posted over on my Discord page. I'll go ahead and put that link up now. Feel free to pause. I will copy this into the description below. And if you have any events that you want to see this particular kind of calculator worked out on, please let me know. I am going to drop this video immediately after I make it. However, there is a bonus Patreon version of this calculator that I'm not going to show in this video. If you're interested in seeing it, ask any of the people that are already following me on Patreon, and they can tell you what I added to this particular version. And honestly, I kind of like it. With that being said, I'm going to put this video up quickly because you've only got about 22 hours left in Secret Armory, so I hope you can use this to your advantage. This is Mr. Brain, your friendly neighborhood gaming dad, signing off.